Hello, guys and girls. It is I, Aaron Halo 18 here, and today I'm going to do a video called The DC Cinematic Universe Discussion Episode 8, I believe. And I'm going to read an article that my best friend Zach Gray sent me, and the name of the article is called First Reactions to Batman v Superman are very positive. And this article is by Jason from Yahoo Movies. This guy's from comicbook.com. And he posted this today, actually, March 21st, 2016. And the first picture shows Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman with his red eyes. And then below the picture says, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. Sunday night at Radio City Music Hall in New York City, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice had an added stumped U.S. premiere. Those hoping to find out what their favorite film critics thought, we will have to wait until the embargo is lifted on Tuesday, 6 p.m. EST. However, we do have for you a compilation of reactions from those that attended the event, as well as a spoiler-free review from The Sun. The intensity of the insanely long film is achieved with special effects, plot twists, geeky references, and the volume being turned up to 11 from start to finish, wrote Emma Grift of The Sun. While diehard DC comic devotees might be punching the air as the Justice League are teasingly introduced, the average film fan may be left scratching their head. Overall, Zack Snyder's Batman v Superman blockbuster is an emotionally charged punch-up, but it's newcomer Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman who really steals the show. First one is by the people said, the reactions said they're all from Twitter, by the way. First one is Grace Randolph, at Grace Randolph on Twitter. She says, just saw hashtag Batman v Superman. Can't say anything about it until Tuesday, 6 p.m. EST, but I can say something about the tickets. Buy them. She put like a bunch of smiley faces with hearts for eyes. 6, 7, and 8. 9, 10. She put 10 smiley faces with hearts for eyes. This guy is Tom Nolan from Twitter at That's Mr. Tom Nolan. If hashtag Batman v Superman is an example of what to expect from future DC movies, then Marvel better watch out. This guy is lowercase c, uppercase r, underdash, wound cowboy. So at cr underdash wound cowboy. Batman v Superman was great. Jesse Eisenberg's performance in particular blew me away. Hashtag Batman v Superman. Next person is Maram Chubini Duthie. And Mark March Hubs said, still not over the hashtag BVS premiere. Still so giddy. I'm totally going to be seeing this again. Next guy is Terrence Prayer at Terrence Prayer, Pryor. Hashtag Batman v Superman made me cry real tears. That is all. Hashtag BVS premiere. Next guy is Ryan Hamlin at Ryan_Hamlin. He said, pleasantly surprised. See it with a big crowd if you can. Hashtag Batman v Superman. Hashtag BBS premiere. Instagram.com/p/BDMI-6 IFH2V/. Carl Cunningham from Twitter. Carl Cunningham. Cunningham. He said, I love Keaton more than anyone. But this is the best live-action Batman ever. And it's not even remotely close. Hashtag Batman v Superman. Carl Cunningham said again. Also, naysayers, Zack Snyder plus Chris Terrio equal win. You want a race? Well, DC may have just caught up with one movie. Hashtag Batman v Superman. Carl Cunningham again says orders of magnitude better than Man of Steel. Hashtag Batman v Superman. Carl Cunningham again, one more time. Also, many aspects are not what people were expecting. The trailers were cleverly deceptive. Hashtag Batman versus Superman. This guy is B. Lynch at B. Lynch Books. Dear Internet, today is the day to be jealous of at then the con. K-A-H-N. Here's at the premiere seeing Batman v Superman before all of you. Ben Khan replied at B. Lynch Books, I am. It was an incredible movie. Totally lived up to my expectations. And still had lots of surprises. And then Khan said again, lots to process and think about. But overall, BVS is an excellent movie. Hashtag BVS premiere. Ames at sis my name replied to Ben the con or whatever. What do you think of the controversial choices made? Ben Khan said, replying to AMSIS my name, but Eisenberg's Luthor and Affleck's Batman were clearly highlights of the movie. Amid Fraz at King of Kings 00 3 zeros and 7. Reply to at Mid the Con at Brainiac 100-13 out of 10. VidCon said, replied to King of Kings 0007 at Brainiac under-13. The beginning felt a little slow, but once it got going, man oh man, did it get good. Ben Kahn said again to at DG Perito Perez. I liked the angle they found. Whereas earnestly trying to just do the right thing in an impossible, complex world. And then somebody said to VidCon, the same Pedro Perez, at DG Perito Perez. I'd already liked Cavill in MOS, that meaning Man of Steel, but he's clearly more comfortable and confident in the role this time around. Patrick Caccino at Pat _JG said, overall, I left hashtag Batman v Superman looking forward to seeing it again. And Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, fearing the actions of a godlike superhero left unchecked. Gotham City's own formidable, forceful vigilante takes on Metropolis's most revered modern-day savior, while the world wrestles with what sort of hero it really needs. And with Batman and Superman at war with one another, a new threat quickly arises, putting mankind in greater danger than it's ever known before. Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice opens March 25, 2016. You can share this on Tumblr, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and email. There's actually 113 comments on this article. First guy says, D, as mostly Marvel fan, I am excited to see this film. I don't really even like Superman, but he actually looks pretty badass from what I can see. Is he supposed to come off as the bad guy? I mean, the way they are marketing everything to make him seem to be the evil, it almost puts the movie on Batman's side. I wonder if we really get to see both sides of the story, or if it is more from Batman's perspective. Can you see that there, like? Then you'll see, I'm a Marvel guy. I grew up on Avengers, Fantastic Four, X-Men, etc. I found them more relatable and realistic, strongest character. And Marvel can lift Wonder tons till she gets angry. Language I. Wonder Woman can lift Mount Everest, which is over 20 million tons. Head back. Head forward. Superman can lift a planet. But all this anger over Marvel versus DC is dumb. I don't care if DC catches up or even passes Marvel. You know why? Because we win. No matter if you are a Marvel or DC fan, that person. Who cares? The icons we grew up reading and dreaming about are on the big screen in breathtaking fashion. If DC pushes Marvel to make their movies better, who cares? I'm happy to see great universes succeed. And they push each other into making the best movies that they can, then we win. I mean, isn't that the important thing? I'm a Marvel fan person, and I will gladly pay money to see a good Batman / Superman / Wonder Woman pre-Justice League movie that is great. I want to see great comic book movies. I don't care who does them if they are done right. Stop the petty fighting. Enjoy our technology that allows our heroes to exist on the big screen and small screen. I've got 9 replies to. Well said. I prefer DC, but Cavill is pro. I prefer DC, but Cavill is pro gay marriage, so I won't be supporting him. This film. Come on, guy, that's stupid. Amen, brother. You have some pretty beep facts for a Marvel guy. I'm a DC guy myself, but love all the superhero movies, both DC and Marvel. Spider-Man is going to rule in Civil War. The first Iron Man movie is already a classic in my eyes. The Avengers rule. I know this will never happen. So imagine Superman versus either the Hulk or Thor. Imagine Batman versus Captain America. Hey, a geek can dream, right? Thomas, I'm just happy competent-looking comic book movies are being made. Take a look at some of the drug deal that was made in the early / mid 80s to know what I am talking about. This is a great time to be alive. Long live Marvel and DC. Next guy is Joshua. I agree with your overall point, well said. And while I agree that DC heroes tend to be larger than life, Marvel certainly not without larger than life characters. Take Thor, for instance. In the MCU, he's very powered down. In the comics, Depending on the depiction, he's more powerful than Superman. He can destroy planets, has magical/mystical powers, and no crippling weakness. I.e., Kryptonite, Odin is even more powerful. Then you have Captain Marvel, Living Tribunal, Galacticus, Silver Surfer, Apocalypse, and so on. Even the Hulk has been represented as being strong enough to break a planet. Next guy is by POTUS. I don't know why he went by the President of the United States. I don't know why he went with that name. It's kind of silly. And he said, I grew up loving these DC heroes, but I love most of the Marvel one too. And I agree with you. Take on it as well. If Marvel makes DC step its game up, and DC makes Marvel step their game up, then we are, as fans of these characters, will be the winners. We have a lot of comic book movies coming out this year and next. I intend to see them all, and I hope they are very successful. Well said. I'm more of a DC guy, but well said. But I'm not going to blow this movie off because of the actor's personal beliefs in certain things. That's just stupid. I like these movies myself. I'm not going to read all these 113 comments to you guys. It's too many people to read off. And I don't talk that much, so I get out of breath if I do it too much. And I just wanted to read off some of these comments. I guess I'm not going to read them all, though. It's too many. Can you push it up there, guy? I'm having trouble with my finger, guy. Ben Affleck is treat for comic book geeks. And Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. But his minifan son won't get film viewing. I'm sorry. I'm in for. Star gets a stamp of approval from DC crowd in New York, but won't let 4-year-old watch movie. And you can share this on Facebook, Twitter, and email. And they also have a video right here of the trailer, of the Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice trailer. Of the first trailer. I've already watched the trailer. I'm not going to watch it again. And below the picture says, despite fans admitting Ben Affleck did a better job as Batman than they expected, the Caped Crusader actor still doesn't want his son to watch him in action. Of course, his son's 4 years old. Affleck's dark and broody Batman made his first official outing in Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice last night. Facing off against Brit star Henry Cavill Superman, Batfleck was forced to put his abandonment issues to rest once and for all to save humanity. And there is no spoilers in this article. And while that might sound dramatic, his psychological breakthrough is nothing compared to the action-packed fight sequences that make up this 3-hour epic. This movie's almost 3 hours. It's crazy. To show a picture of Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill, the actors of the premiere. And below the first picture says, premiere, Ben looks cool and calm on the red carpet, despite fans' skepticism and marriage problems. By a guy named Wynn, W-E-N-N. Next one says below Henry Cavill's picture, super hunk. Brit actor Henry William Dalglish Cavill pulls off a red cape incredibly well. And below shows a video world premiere for Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. It shows Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, and Henry Cavill at this premiere. And Gal Gadot's like wearing a flower-like dress. And Henry Cavill is wearing a cream white suit. And Ben Affleck is also wearing a white suit as well. I'll play the video right here. It's only 1 minute and 51 seconds. Show the trailer of the movie. The final trailer, actually. And Henry Cavill's talking about his role as this Superman character. Yeah, about his mistakes and growing pains and all. Quite out. And these actors are saying good things about it. Well, they say. Like I said, Ben Affleck did a pretty good job. I can't really talk to it in the video. I'll tell you after the video's over. And Gal Gadot spoke as well. I got this article from the Sun website. And the actor who plays Superman said he liked his role. And the actor that all three of these actors that are in the movie, they like to play these characters and roles and stuff. They had a lot of fun making the movie. I guess they were enjoying the movie. They saw the premiere themselves, I guess, and they really enjoyed the movie themselves. And they said that Gal Gadot said that Wonder Woman did a good job in this movie. It's very positive with this movie. It's very surprising. I thought it would have been negative, but it's not. And I can't wait to see this movie. I'm pretty excited about seeing it. And below the video says, but it's not the length of the film or even the geeky references Samuel is a Superman fanboy who had his dad dressed up as the Dark Knight for a themed birthday party that stops him from sharing it with his boy. Instead, it's the scary parts. 4-year-olds is a little young to see this whole movie. Affleck said in a Friday interview with Associated Press, "I don't want him to have nightmares." He added that his oldest daughter, Violet, 10, can see the PG-13 rated film. Luckily, he has an inside man who can help. I'll have to con one of the editors into giving me a truncated version of the movie without some of the scarier stuff. And I still think 10-year-old is still too young for a PG-13 movie, in my opinion. Because this movie is a little bit violent and a little bit dark and gritty. I think teenagers and young adults and older people can see it. I don't know if 10-year-olds can see this movie. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie myself, so I wouldn't know. But I can't wait to see the movie myself, and hopefully I'll have a movie party for this Batman v Superman movie on April 3rd. I believe it's a Sunday. And I hope I'm not coughing that day. And I hope the weather is really warm that day. And pray for me to go that day for the great weather and stuff. So I may be able to see the movie. And I'll probably do a review of the movie after I see it. And I just wanted to make a little video about this one article. And the article, I'm done. It's a pretty fun article. I really enjoy reading it. And thank you, Zach Gray, for having me read this stuff. It shows another picture of Gal Gadot on the premiere again with a white dress. With high heels and a really short skirt. The actor who played Wonder Woman is very sexy and hot. And attractive, I think. She is attractive. Of course, all these superhero movies have to have attractive people in it. Or people won't see it if they're not attractive. And people... I guess this movie was really... it looks like a fun movie. And below the picture says, "High hopes. Stunning Gal Gadot is an Israeli actress and former fashion model." And below the picture says, "The intensity of the insanely long film is achieved with special effects, plot, twists, geeky references, and the volume being turned up to 11 from start to finish. While diehard DC comic devotees try to be punching the air as the Justice League are teasingly introduced, the average film fan may be left scratching their head. Overall, Zack Snyder's Batman v Superman blockbuster is an emotionally charged punch-up, but it's newcomer Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman who really steals the show. Over than the fans in the Big Apple's Radio City Theater, she's the only one of the legendary heroes who seems to get a kick out of the violence. And that's the end of the article. There's another article here. I've been doing this for only 35 minutes. A soldier, beauty queen, movie star, Kangaroo is a real-life Wonder Woman. Hot heroine Gal Gadot for 4 years. Comic heroine Wonder Woman was embodied by the sweet-natured Linda Carter with her bulletproof wristbands and blue hot pants. But that will change this week, or a far raunchier version of the world's most iconic female superhero swarms into cinemas for the first time. There is not much of the girl next door, but about Gal Gadot, who steps into Carter's knee-high leather boots for the new blockbuster Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. The 30-year-old model and former Miss Israel winner has shown a remarkable ability to court controversy and grab attention by stripping off. Unlike other movie stars, Gal's CV includes 2 years serving in her country's military. This is a video, first look at new Wonder Woman movie, which I've seen already. A little of the first picture. They show a lot of pictures of her modeling in a bikini and stuff. And below the picture says, representing her country. And 2004, Gal. And they show the picture of her wearing a military uniform in Israel. And below the picture says, by contrast, Gal dressed for military service. Video. New Fool, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice trailer. Read more. Wonder Woman star Gal Gadot shows gets got and the power to pull a crowd. Styled off to Hollywood, ID hunk Harry lands his first movie role. Ex-Top Gear trio Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and James May geek out filming new show on Game of Thrones set. Where there was a suspicion that the Miss Universe contestant was wanted as much by the Israeli Defense Force for propaganda purposes as for her fighting ability. She posed in army fatigues and caused an international row when she sprawled in a bikini for an official army photo shoot. That photo was for a piece in Lads Maxim entitled Women of the Israeli Army, an article that was set up by the country's diplomats to lure American tourists to an embattled Middle Eastern state. Gal fiercely defended the picture of her withering on the ledge of a tower block, insisting, I don't think that it's pornographic, or I wouldn't have done it. The flack she received recently didn't deter Gal from flaunting her body. She's now the face of Gucci's bamboo perfume and sat naked in front of a piano for the luxury brand's new television advert. shows a video of Camel and Gucci Bamboo Everett. But I don't think they show anything now. It's just her back. And below the second picture says, needs no backing. Gail and mineral perfume advert. And 2 years ago, there were complaints to television regulators in her homeland about Gail's sexually provocative twerking in a jeans commercial. In between, there have been numerous racy photo shoots for various brands and magazines. She now revolves bar with Philly, a former girlfriend of Leonardo DiCaprio, as Israel's most successful model. When Gail was unveiled as a new Wonder Woman, some comic book fans criticized the decision. They claimed her catwalk friendly 32B 5 feet 10 inches figure made her too skinny to play the curvy heroine. Gail shrugged off the comments, saying, "You want people to be happy?" There were a lot of comments about the size of my breasts. I realized we can't please everyone. Our character has a key role in the film, which hits cinemas on Friday and sees Ben Affleck make his debut as Batman, with Jesse Eisenberg playing the villainous Lex Luthor. Producers gave Gal an armored chest plate that is more rounded than her natural figure. Below the picture says, "Invincible, Gail has Wonder Woman." Shows a picture of Wonder Woman holding her sword. The below the picture says, of her racy costume, she said, "I was so happy and grateful and thankful for being there for doing this role. I didn't say anything about the fact that it was so tight. Some adjustments were needed. I couldn't go to the loo." A full Wonder Woman movie is set for release next year, followed by 2 Justice League movies. DC Comics' answer to Marvel's Avengers franchise. Gail, whose name is pronounced Gull, has also courted controversy with her politics. 2 years ago, as attacks between Israeli and Hamas fighters in Gaza grew increasingly bloody, she posted a photo on Facebook of herself praying with her daughter, Amelia. Now, 4. She wrote, "I am sending my love and prayers to my fellow Israeli citizens, especially to all the boys and girls who are risking their lives protecting my country against the horrific acts conducted by Hamas, who are hiding like crowds behind women and children. We shall overcome." Her post came in the same month. Founding power couple Javier Bardem and Penelope Cruz wrote an open letter describing Israelis' military action in Palestine as genocide. Gail later removed the message that she had invented her time with the Israeli military. She said, "I wish no country had the need for an army. When Israel serving is part of being an Israeli, you've got to give back to the state. You give 2 or 3 years and it's not about you. You give your freedom away. You learn discipline and respect." Then it shows a picture of her and her husband. And below the picture says, "Devoted Gail with hubby Yaron, Yaron. And underneath, Gail's grandfather Abraham Wes lost all of his family in the Holocaust. Only Abraham survived the Nazis' Auschwitz death camp before making it his way to Israel. Gale paid tribute to him by writing, "My grandfather's legacy was to have his own new family and create new roots in this world, as all he ever had was taken from him." Being cast as Wonder Woman has transformed Gale into an Israeli heroine. Last year, she was named as one of the country's super brands. Kiyoshi David Brin, managing editor of the Jerusalem Post, said Gale's like a national hero. She is the first Israeli actress to become a mainstream star. Gale is proud of that, saying to be named one of the most influential Jewish people in the world is a tremendous honor. I'm grateful to serve as a cultural ambassador through my work and proud to remain a strong advocate for the state of Israel. The acting and modeling has made Gale a multi-millionaire, and she now boasts more than a million followers on Instagram. Her marriage to businessman Yaron Varsino added to her wealth. Last year, Yaron and his brother Guy sold their banquet hotel in Tel Aviv called Varsino to Chelsea FC owner Roman Abramovich for $17 million. Gale met Yarant while she was making the film Fast and the Furious in 2008, and they married later that year at a lavish wedding with 500 guests. They split their time between Israel and Los Angeles, where Gale's marketing career is keeping her busy, as well as playing Gazelle in 3 Fast and the Furious films. She appeared in the comedy thriller Night and Day and can currently be seen in 999 alongside Kate Winslet. Gale was studying to become a lawyer when her first acting opportunities came along. She auditioned for a role in the Bond film Quantum of Solace, but lost out to Olga Kurylenko. Gale said, "What's not mine was never meant to be." She has now done what Carter could not in portraying Wonder Woman on the big screen. I showed a picture of the old Wonder Woman from the old TV show. Another picture says, "Formidable and unforgettable, Linda Carter." Gale was not even born when the original Wonder Woman series aired on American TV between 1975 and 1979. Comparing the film and the series, Gale said, "I love Linda Carter, but this one is going to be very up-to-date, very different." Many fans are disappointed that Linda does not have a cameo role in the movie, but the part brought her mixed fortunes. Hey, wish I.
Just pushed you out. Stop
Sorry,
it.
guys. My dad's talking loud in the video. When she found international fame, Linda has admitted she hit the bottle after the TV show finished. Linda, who has now overcome her personal difficulties and performs as a singer, said, "It is odd that she is an Israeli actress and not an American. But she seems to be very pretty, and I wish her well. Nobody has contacted me, but I would happily do a cameo if that's something that everybody involved wanted. And you can like it on Facebook, Twitter, and email. Can you push that, please, Ty? R4. Not more, Ty. I'll be here for. Okay, that's it for those articles. And I hope you like my talk about superheroes, I guess. And I really enjoy. I can't wait for the movie. And definitely gonna go see it. And like I said in this video, April 3rd is when I'll be able to see it. And I'd also like to say thank you to Zach once again for these articles that he presented to me. And he even showed me a picture of who will win. It shows Batman and Superman facing off in the picture. And the symbol of the movie is in the background. And can't wait to do a review. And I hope you enjoyed what I said and read in this video. And I'm still going to continue seeing superhero movies for the rest of my life. And I'm going to... And my dad's going to download Deadpool so that I can watch it and stuff. And even though it's rated R, I'll probably have to skip some parts of the movie in order to watch it. Like the sexual themes and stuff, the sex scenes. The violence doesn't... I'm not really bothered by the violence or the language. And of course, I'm still a Christian, of course, and stuff like that. And yeah, that's all I have to say about this video. And I guess the movie, I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10, but the articles were really informed, and they informed me a lot. And I'm glad that everybody enjoyed it, the Sunday premiere of this movie in New York or something. I couldn't go to that because it's in New York. I can't go to New York because I can't get my wheelchair on an airplane and stuff like that. And I'll just have to see it 1 week after the movie's released. And hopefully my best friend Zach will be there. He kind of complained that Ben Affleck is a crappy actor. He called him a queen and a chick and all of that. He thinks Ben Affleck will die in this movie or something like that. And I guess he doesn't like Ben Affleck as Batman. He can't get over the Christian Bale as Batman. Everybody is going to have to get over it. It's not going to change. Ben Affleck is going to be Batman for the next 10 years, I believe. In the upcoming DC movie, he will be in it. He's in the Suicide Squad, the Justice League movies, of course, because he is part of the Justice League. And there's many more movies coming out. in the future. He probably have some cameo appearances in other movies and Superman as well. I don't know. And I can't wait for the next the next superhero movies after this. And okay, so I'm gonna go. Please rate, comment, like, favorite, subscribe, view, thoughts, and opinions. I hope you liked it and enjoyed it for your viewing pleasure. Guys and girls, stay tuned for more. Guys and girls. And like Gross Robo says, please drink some hot chocolate. And I'll see you all later. And this is Aaron Halo AT signing off. Goodbye.